There are within your world that which you know and are discovering in these recent moments. There are many properties of your world, minerals that are imbued with the energetic means to transform the very nature of your consciousness, the very nature of the reality that you perceive, and that reality, that physical reality, being within and created by your own consciousness. Within that makeup, the matrix of consciousness, you form within it your own version of reality, with all the individual marks of your own self. But each of you as a physical focus are within the consciousness of all that is, that ever was, that ever will be. And that consciousness is where you find your world and where you form your connections with the others who have focuses in your physical reality, on your plane of existence. Those connections then are made and reinforced, and much communication travels through this matrix of energy, and you see that transformation, the oneness of your consciousness. You see that represented in your physical world. And as you see great catastrophes and earth changing dramatically in front of your eyes, we want you to perceive those changes, those distractions, so your calm and your peaceful state. We want you to perceive these as the change in consciousness, the shifts that you are seeing, the individual shifts of each of you, and the mass shift in all of consciousness. Similar changes are happening within inner reality and in every other plane of existence. In every other probability, you see these changes that are being made within the matrix of consciousness. The energy itself is breeding and expanding with tremendous force. Soon you will see that your own historical figures, place names, and ideas of things such as continents and land masses are changing within your perception. You may even see that the atrocities within your historical record of man against man, man against the earth, that those actions are changing. Your perception of them is changing those very actions. In the future that you have yet to perceive, similar changes are being made. It is more difficult for us to refer to those events in the future because you do not have a frame of reference within those moments with which to refer and form your ideas. When you do consider your history, your familial history, you will look back upon the behaviors and the events within the lives of your ancestors, and this is common for you to do from time to time. But when you do acknowledge your multidimensional self and you do acquire the conceptual understanding of being multidimensional, when you have assimilated your other selves and their experience, and you feel the strength of your soul grow, your perceptions broaden, and it does not only mean that you see energy formed within your reality that you did not perceive before. This also means that when you think about your past and your ancestors, generations and generations back, the stories and the matters of their day-to-day life does change. You see, because great so-and-so had their now moment and still has their now moment where all must be created and all changes will be made. And you have your now moment. And in that moment, that individual moment that you have, your life crosses with memory. And your life crosses with the other moment way back in your history from generations ago. You make that connection with your own conscious mind, and that connection links you both to each other with the energy of consciousness, and the changes are made in a fluid and instantaneous explosion of change. Your memories of this moment and remembering back to that moment that may not have been your direct experience in this lifetime, but will be another memory that you have, that you've created for yourself, or that you have privy to you within inner reality. That memory that you have links you to all of consciousness. That memory resides within inner reality, within the knowledge of all that is. That knowledge base, those memories of every moment ever focused upon in any realm, in any reality, no matter the planet, the plane of existence, or the speck of stardust in the far reaches of some unknown galaxy. All of that knowledge resides within all that is, and you have access to that. It has been called many names. But as you know, within inner reality, names do not exist. Labels do not define. Each memory is a feeling, because it is energy, because it is consciousness, and you will know it when you know it. You have access to it by turning your focus inward and identifying it, what you want to know, and it will be brought to you in the manner of equal vibration. And we have said enough. We could go on and on, but we have said enough for this evening.